and just move out with a huge army and kill everything on the map. So that's a good thing for him. I'm really not sure why he hasn't built a command center at that 6 o'clock position though, or flown his main command center over there or something like that. Movie's really trying to protect that top right expansion now. He's got a lot of forces up there. He saw that, well, I don't know if he saw the dropship actually, but Baby saw that there was okay, he did fly his, no, okay, never mind. There we go. He did fly his main command center over. So that's why I didn't know why he hadn't flown it over there yet, because he was in the process of doing so. Anyway, Movie really needs to protect that top right base though, because he's gonna mine out of his third pretty quick here, and then it's gonna be just down to those two bases in the top right for him, and so it's really important that he keeps that there. Anyway, Archon is gonna come in here and apparently kill some mines until it gets shelled by this tank. I think that was the Archon that got hit by the vultures earlier, and oh, he's gonna comsat, he's gonna kill a vulture, he's probably gonna take out that Archon, because Archons are all shields. Vultures do a lot of damage against them. Turret going up in the supply line there. He really needs to make sure that he doesn't get his bases recalled again. But here he comes in. Stasis going off instead of recall. He's going to have to float that command center out and run the SCVs as well. But I think that command center might live this time, just because, again, he has more tiers of units this time. Although they're all cloaked, I don't know if Comsat is going off. Well, actually, he's attacking, so he's got to have him cloaked. And he leaves a little bit of a gap between Stasis to run some units in there and try and defend this. So he's going to be able to take back this expansion as soon as some of the stasis wears off. He'll be fine. So Baby, I think, is going to have that 6 o'clock position secured, especially since Baby is starting to pull ahead. Oh man, I hope I've been looking at the right unit counters this whole time. Yeah, okay, I have. Baby's starting to pull ahead in supply. So he's starting to get that huge army. He's got 130 supply right now to just one. Well, it just jumped up to 120 for Movie. So Baby's starting to pull ahead barely, and if he can just keep these locations secure, he's going to be good. And if he can not lose more SCVs to these recalls, he's going to be in very good shape. He might even be thinking about taking another base pretty soon here. He's probably going to take another base in the top left. That's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe. I'm almost thinking he's like Flash. Flash, I would expect to be taking another base right now. But I'm not sure if Baby will, just because he doesn't even have enough SCVs to support the bases that he has right now. So he may not bother doing that. Look at that. Burning Arbiter Tribunal chilling over there. Oh, is he going to EMP the Arbiter? Oh, it looks like it already has been EMP'd. Never mind. It's got 4 health. You can tell because of the shields. If it's missing its shields, but it's at full hit points, then actually it's not at full hit points, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that Arbiter. But if they're at full hit points and they're just missing their shields, you can tell they got EMP'd. And you can tell they don't have energy. That's one of the good things about StarCraft 2, though. I'm really looking forward to doing some StarCraft 2 casting at some point. Is you can tell all that stuff. You can tell all that information even when you're just watching the game, observing it, or watching a replay. Oh, what the? Okay, a little mini recall going down there. But oh, a nice storm on those tanks. If he can get in there, or get another storm on those tanks. He's only storms one of them. He gets some vultures in the mix as well, though. He's gonna again have to lift that CC and run it out there. That command center was like, what? You're giving me whose job? The guy who barely survived several battles and then finally died? I have to go and be a command center there? And now he's seeing just how bad of a job he has, taking that 6 o'clock position. It's the worst place to be for a command center. Anyway, so Baby manages to survive again, barely. Lost several units there, but that was, I can't believe that attack didn't do more, to be completely honest. He recalled on top of the units in the back, and then attacked on 2 different fronts as well, and somehow Baby fought it off, which is kind of amazing. Anyway, Baby's making sure that Movie doesn't take another base, which is good, because if Movie got another base and Baby just stayed at these 2, that would be very, very bad. And look at this, he's mining the crap out of this tiny little island there. They're showing his armories there. I'm pretty sure they're both at max weapons upgrades. Let me see. I haven't checked that in a while. I always forget to check. Yeah, actually no, we've got +2 weapons and 0 armor for Baby's mech units. What? How can this be 30 minutes in and he's got only 0 and 2 upgrades? I guess he lost his armory once, but that's no big excuse, I guess. I mean, the armor isn't quite as important as the weapons, but still. He's had 2 armories. Like, why would he have 2 armories if he wasn't going to upgrade the upgrades for his units there? That's, I mean, that's, I'm confused. I think Baby just has been so busy with all this stuff that he's just forgotten it. And now he is lifting his natural expansion. He's going to try and run it up and take that sort of top left natural expansion. I think his movie is taking that 12 o'clock base now, so if they each take a base, they'll still remain on about even footing. And yeah, so they're both going to take base about the same time, although it'll take a while for Baby to run his command center all the way up there to the top left. Both players managing to get huge armies again. Now this is this is an interesting situation. Both players have a large army and relatively little economy. So that means the next attack, the next big attack that happens, is going to probably decide it, because whoever wins the next attack is going to have a huge advantage, and the other player won't be able to get their army back up to snuff again as quickly. So it's going to be, oh, EMP's that Arbiter! Nice, he caught that Arbiter out in the field, just waiting for enough energy to recall probably, or waiting for the forces to recall, and caught it on the field, so he's not going to be able to recall or stasis in this next big battle. And Baby's trying to set up a firing line to protect this new expansion that he's going to set up at the top left, and Movie almost decides to go in there, pulls back at the last second, deciding he can't quite breach that, which is a good idea. He's got a lot of mines and stuff there. And carrier switch? Wow! Carrier switch? Okay. That's an interesting, that's interesting. He's only got +3 weapons. He's got no armor or shield upgrades on his ground unit, so I guess that's okay. But I mean, I guess it makes sort of sense if he can sneak the carrier switch. It'll be really good, because Baby has all tanks and vultures right now. He has no anti-air units at all. Even though there's arbiters around, he doesn't have any Goliaths or anything like that. But he is sacrificing a lot of his army here to try and whittle down Baby's army, sending in a lot of forces here. If he can get any zealots into that main tank line, he can do really well. But oh, some nice storms on all the tanks. He may breach this line and stop that top left expansion from going down. His stasis system units as well. He's going in from different sides. The vessels go down. Looks like the Arbiter is going to go down to that turret. No, 1 hit left on the turret, on the Arbiter. But man, storming the crap out of everything and just taking that top left area by storm, as it were. Oh, losing the Templar to some mines though. But wow, he's not gonna be able to take that top left expansion. Baby, feeling that he can't secure it, is gonna float that CC back out.